Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is it's gonna be a check-in video. I am mainly making these videos to document how I'm actually doing and feeling, so that maybe in the future, if I ever have kids, or maybe my nieces and nephews, or just anybody, to be honest, are trying to start their own business or struggling with relationships or anything that I'm going through right now, if this can kind of like help them in any way to show that like, okay, it's okay to not be okay, or like they can relate to my content in some way and maybe help them. And I don't know if this will help anyone, but if it helps one person, that's good enough for me. So at least I'm gonna try. So yeah, I actually decided to go to the dollar store and just grab a brand new journal and some pens. And I have so much going on up in my head about a million different things. I just need to get it out on paper. And I actually couldn't find a notebook at my house, so I had to go buy one, because everything I do now is digital, like drawing, note-taking, emails, like everything is just all on the computer. And for some reason, like when I type it out, it just doesn't feel the same as writing it out. Like writing it on an actual piece of paper with an actual pen feels like it takes it out of my brain and puts it right here. Where like in the digital stuff, it just kind of just feels like it gets messy, and then like you get lost in a million different files, or it gets deleted, or it doesn't save, and it's just like I need it to be in real life for it to be out of my head. So I'm going to write out all my ideas and all of my craziness that's going on up here in that journal. And I decided that I wanted to like drive somewhere and just kind of be alone to do this. So I drove all the way to, it's not that far, Oxbow Park. I used to, what did I come here for? I feel like I've been here a few times for like family reunions or something like that. I would never come here though with Bucko, because they allow dogs in like the picnic area, but they don't allow dogs on the trails, which it was so frustrating, and I was so annoyed. Someone's pulling in and they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I'd never bring Bucko here, which is at the time so frustrating because I wanted to take Bucko on the trails. But now that Bucko has gone and passed away, I feel like this is like the only place I can go without feeling like I'm gonna break down in tears, because he never really got to go on these trails. So yeah, interesting side note. But I'm just gonna hang out here, write down all my stuff. I'll check back in with you guys after I write it down, because I think I'll feel so much better and probably a little more clear-minded to tell you how I'm feeling and what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna go out on the trails, because I have this jacket, but I didn't bring anything warmer, and it's snowing. Like there's flurries coming down. So I don't know. We might go on a little hike, but we'll see. Okay, so I just spent a ton of time trying to write out all of my crazy ideas, thoughts, and concerns in this book. I think it's almost been an hour just writing in this notebook. I feel a little bit better, not quite perfect, I guess, which when does anyone ever feel perfect? But it kind of feels nice that like if I need to think about it again, I can go back and open this up and go to the spot where I wrote whatever I want to think about, and kind of like go off of that already, instead of trying to rehash everything back up and forget things in my brain and kind of like just make a huge messy storm in my head, where I can just like get it out on paper. Even if it's like not organized in the notebook, I still feel like having it physically on paper, I could rewrite it again and make it even more organized the next time. There's so many couples that come here to go for hikes. It is so cute. Anyways, I'm actually now going to run to the storage unit because I accidentally put a little white dresser in the storage unit that has a bunch of my mom's like knitting stuff in it. So I have to go grab her knitting stuff and I'll bring that back home. And maybe we'll deep dive into how I'm really feeling about everything going on. Maybe we'll do that after I pick up the stuff. I'm kind of pushing it off, as you can tell, because I'm nervous to talk about it, but I know it's a good thing to talk about, and I obviously want to document this because in my mind it can only go up from here. So like, that's good. So maybe next time I'm making a check-in video for mental health, like, I'll be even better, hopefully. I mean, I'm not terrible. Oh my gosh, I'm making myself sound like I'm okay. It's not terrible. It's just, I feel like things are just getting a little overwhelming, and I'm trying to figure out how I can manage it correctly and still have a balance of work and normal life. Bucko, my dog that passed away last October, was my balance. I had to take care of him. I had to get him outside. I had to like take time and give him attention. So he like was my balance with work. Now that Bucko's gone, I am struggling in a lot of different areas of my life, and work-life balance is definitely a huge one up there. But anyways, let's not get too far into this. Let's go get the stuff at the storage unit, and then let's have a little chat after that. Wait, before I leave, I know I keep adding stuff, but before I leave, I'm going to take you around this little picnic area a little bit so I can get outside a little bit and go for a little walk and show you what this picnic area in Oxbow has. It looks kind of like sad right now because it's winter going into spring and everything kind of looks still a little dead. But it is a pretty beautiful place when it's like summertime and fall. So yeah, let's take a quick little walk around Oxbow picnic area. Okay, we are at the storage units. I'm gonna quick go grab it. The stuff for my mom, the knitting stuff, and then let's chat. We will have a chat after I grab this stuff. Okay, so got our stuff. We'll bring that back home. But since there's like nobody here in the storage area, maybe I'll just do it here. Give you guys an update on how I'm actually really feeling. And more just to document this for my future self and maybe my future kids and everything. But here we go. Let's start off with some positives because that's always good to start that way. I'm super grateful for how well my two businesses, it's one technically business, but two businesses are doing. My freelance design is doing really well. And my furniture business is really exciting and picking up, and we're doing a lot of new things with it. So that's also been exciting. The truck is still doing good. I showed my grandparents my truck the other day, and my grandma's like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the truck, it doesn't seem like your kind of truck. And my grandpa's like, yeah, it does. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely. Falling apart, but still running. Okay, anyways, let's get back to mental health. Right now in my life, to future Allie, we still do not trust boys. The only boys that we trust would be my dad and my brothers. Well, and my uncles and my grandpas. That's it. We don't trust boys, at least not yet. That's scary. I don't really want to trust anyone besides family right now. So we're working on that. And we're also working on, we don't have to make everyone happy. It's not our job. If they feel like I'm judging them, if they feel like I am complicated, if they feel like I'm overwhelming, that's their problem, not yours, Allie. That is their problem. If you have good intentions and you're doing what's best for yourself right now, that's all that matters. Let them deal with how they feel, and you can deal with how you feel. Hard to remember that sometimes, especially for myself. But we're working on it. Also, to future Allie, right now we get really, oh man, I'm gonna cry. Obviously, we get really sad about Bucko still. We really, really miss him. I don't know if that will ever go away. Okay. We're not gonna cry. It's okay to cry, but I just don't want to have to cry in all my videos. Let's see, another mental health update. I am learning how to cope without Bucko, how to find balance without Bucko, how to find a new routine without Bucko. And I'm also struggling a little bit with when things are going well, when things start to go my way, I get scared. I hate that, but I get scared and nervous and almost self-sabotage because I'm so used to things not going my way. I'm so used to being in the suffering kind of lifestyle of nothing's working out, nothing's going my way, that I'm almost comfortable in that kind of feeling. So when things start to work out, I get scared and I get uncomfortable and I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to learn to acknowledge that things are going well and that I can manage that. It just needs to be learned. That's okay. Things can go well. yeah, so we're still learning that. Another update. Is there anything else that I'm really working on right now? There's a lot of things I need to work on, but I try to focus on a few of them, because if I focus on too many, I get a little upset with myself. But I think I got all of the ones that I'm really working on right now. I'm shaking. Okay. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. But I'm glad I'm able to make this video. I'm glad, to be honest, being open with you guys on YouTube. Some people think it is insane how open I am, or how much I let you guys into like how I'm feeling or my private life. I oddly think it's one of my coping mechanisms of like, okay, make a video about it, post it, move on. If I don't want to look back, I don't have to look back at it. But I'm sure someday I will always look back at my videos to see like, whoa, I can't believe that I was in that situation, or wow, I've grown so much, or I can't believe I was that dumb. But yeah, so being this vulnerable and open with you guys is actually kind of, it feels like it's good for me. Some people don't like it. And yes, I do get a lot of interesting comments. Some of them are filtered out, so they're not there, the really bad ones, but most of the time I just leave them. There's some weird people in this world, but whatever. Yeah, if you're someone watching this and you're struggling with something similar in the mental health department or in the situations I've gone through, I hope this helps. Honestly, I really hope this helps you, or at least lets you know you're not alone, because you're not. I am right here with you. We'll get through it. Little steps forward are good. So, anyways, I think I've talked enough. I'm gonna bring home the knitting stuff. What else am I gonna do today? Probably work on things that I like to work on. We'll save the work stuff for the week, but on the weekends I'll work on the things that I really enjoy working on. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm home now, but I'm gonna set you guys up because I just realized something. This middle seat comes down, but there's a compartment in this, and I haven't opened it, and I think there's some stuff in it, and we're gonna find out together for the first time what's inside it. Ooh, doesn't sound so good. We got some napkins, tons of dog hair, directions for an EP4 Sonic Defenders Plus fitting test, earplugs. Okay, we have, what the heck is this? Bulb grease. Prevent bulbs from sticking and breaking. Ensure positive connection and easy removal. Flood lamps. Okay. This is a fake. This is something guys tell their girlfriends to go into the like hardware store. Oh, go ask for some bulb grease. This is fake. Ooh, I don't know. Lighter. I think he was a smoker, but the truck doesn't smell like it. Smoke. There's something in there that I am not gonna touch. Oh, it's a piece of gum that melted. Like, has the wrapper. It's a Trident piece of gum that melted. I'll clean this out later. There's lots of sand in here too. Okay, let's shut that. We'll save that for later. Okay. Thanks for coming along on my adventures of finding random stuff in my truck. I'm gonna go inside now. Maybe we'll make some cookies. Do you guys want to make cookies? Like, today's St. Patrick's Day, so do you guys want to make some leprechaun cookies with me? Not leprechaun. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charm cookies. We will.